Hi everybody, it's Carter with Working Smarter with Carter, and today we're going to talk about Microsoft Teams. So to make Microsoft Teams your phone system, one of the first things you have to start with is connectivity. So PSTN connectivity, that is going to be your call origination, your dial tone origination. So when you think of, hey, I want to make Teams my phone system, not only do we got to make sure you have the right Microsoft licensing, start with Momentum. We can be your PSTN connectivity, which is public switch telephone network, and we can take your toll-free numbers, and of course we can take your local numbers as well. So we're going to port all that to Momentum, and then we're going to enable your Microsoft Teams via Operator Connect to make Microsoft Teams your phone system. One of the newest components with Momentum is our managed service offering with Microsoft Teams. So we have acquired the resources now to not just be your PSTN connectivity, but also be that managed service provider. So we're going to help you with the system and call flow design, the system activation and support, and the admin and end user training, which is a critical piece. Up till not too long ago, all we could really do was your dial tone origination. We would hand that to Teams, and then from there you'd have to manage that. Now for one monthly price per user, we're going to be call origination and then the full managed professional services piece. It's a very competitive offering on a per user basis. Some of the feature sets that are kind of add-ons for Microsoft Teams are going to be things like SMS, enabling your telephone number to be able to text, international porting. There are certain countries now that we can take the telephone number and port it to Momentum. Of course, other services that we're all familiar with, so faxing, overhead paging. One of the neat things with the services with working with Momentum, if we're your call origination, PSTN connectivity, if we start there, that's where we start, and then we build out from there, and you say, hey, I've got locations, warehouses with overhead paging. Well, for 20 years, Momentum was a BroadSoft environment, which of course now is a WebEx front end, which we all know as Cisco. So there's a lot of services that we can build in that environment and wrap that around our Teams environments, overhead paging, faxing, services like our Cloudline product, which is going to be your POTS lines replacement, so alarm and fire. So if you have a POTS line replacement solution, we're going to be able to help you with that. So when you look at some advanced telephony features that you don't always see with Microsoft Teams, call queuing, we're going to be that resource for you. IVR, call recording. So some of the things that Teams doesn't always necessarily have, Momentum's going to be that for you. If you're not talking to clients about it, look at these numbers. 17 million PSTN users that are on the platform today. 320 million active users on Microsoft Teams. And then 60% of Fortune 500 companies are looking or already using Microsoft Teams today. So the idea is these companies are going to have a Cisco strategy or they're going to have a Microsoft Teams strategy. So again, start the conversation with Momentum. Let's bring the telephone numbers to Momentum. Let's start there, and then we can build out from there. With our services, most of you are familiar, but we can provide fiber, coax, LTE. We can wrap that all together with our SD-WAN offering with Juniper. So there's a lot of things that we can be discussing, but if we just start with the PSTN piece of it, say, bring the telephone numbers to Momentum, we'll start there, and then we're going to build it out from there. With our managed service offering, we can manage this Teams environment for you. We can add on some additional services to support the enterprise for some other advanced features. But again, the point is, start with Momentum. Let's talk about our new managed service offering and help your clients make that migration to Microsoft Teams. Thanks.